This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Ryan Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop. Function and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet, they have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech, no matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning, IPI Financial Services, and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities.
This week number 9 matchup between the Monarchs and the Lyons. 40. They'll kick it from the south to the north, and we are underway on the kickoff from Wentling. It's a high kick that'll take the return man all the way back inside the 3-yard line as Lyons will bring it out across the 20, and then wrapped up by a host of Monarchs as bringing it out on the return of that time was Rios and Ryan Richmeyer down there. As that was actually Procopio in on the return. Richmeyer company with the tackle. And so just across the 20 to start out the ball game for the Lions. In fact, across the 25 to the 27. Or actually, it's a 23-yard line. It was a 23-yard line as we are just about ready to get this one underway as the Lions will come to the line of scrimmage. Dunce, the quarterback, will settle underneath center. The back behind him, wide receiver to the right, and Dunce with pressure in the backfield. He's going to be hit right away. The Monarchs right off the snap get into the backfield and tackle the quarterback Dunce for a big loss. Caleb Higgins, and also in on the tackle that time was Weston Pfeiffer. It's a loss of 3 on the play.
Well, those two came. Higgins from his linebacker spot, and up front they just crashed through that line of scrimmage. Great penetration, not a chance to even get the ball handed off.
11:20 and counting on the first play of the game. The Lions will lose 3, make it 2 yards back to the 21-yard line. Now 3 wide receivers right side, 1 to the left for Dunce, who will go out of the shotgun for the first time, and it's a handoff. They'll give it to the running back. Here's a little bit of room as he'll break it left side, and then the ball came free. Picked up by Higgins back at the 40. It's a turnover. The Monarchs will take advantage of the fumble. Caleb Higgins with a good return inside the 35, up to the 33-yard line. Ishmael Reyes on his first carry at a first down on a gain of 14, then coughed it up on the Monarch offense after 2 plays will be on the field.
Huge break right there, and like you said, ball pops loose, and that's when you've had a season like they've had, that those things are the things that happen. This Monarchs have a huge opportunity, and we talked about their first drive the last couple of games. They've got to push this one in.
With 10:56 to go in this opening quarter, the fumble recovery for Caleb Higgins. Monarchs come in only forcing so far on the season 8 turnovers. Now give them 9 as they will get the fumble recovery by Higgins and take over at the Lions 33-yard line with 10:56 to go here in this opening quarter. Out of the shotgun, that pistol look rather, is Carson Jacobs. He'll give it to Higgins. Caleb with a block to the left side. Caleb to the 25, still on his feet as he fights inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. He picks up 10 yards on first down as he's brought down by a host of players, including Brandon McClure, the senior, but now before Higgins picks up 10 on the play.
Well, that was just patient running. I mean, had good blocks and almost like he had an escort all the way down as the blockers stayed with him in front of him, and he just waited for him to get out of the way.
Hunter Jacobs was the motion man who delivered the block that time. Bryce Hickman will be a wide receiver to the near side. Monarchs have it at their Lions 23-yard line. Johnson a wide receiver to the right. Out of the pistol again is Carson Jacobs. Carson out of the pistol, looking to pass. He's going to go right, airs it out for the end zone, up and making the catch for the Monarchs for a touchdown. In the right corner, it's Jace Whitling, the freshman, who will pull it in for his first career touchdown. From 23 yards out, the Monarchs go up 6-0. So it's starting quarterback Carson Jacobs to the backup freshman quarterback Jace Whitling for a 23-yard touchdown for the Monarchs as they take a 6-0 lead.
Boy, that was just nice, and you saw it break open after a couple of nice fakes. But by the quarterback finding him downfield, just broke open and laid it out there for Whitling to make the catch. A nice pass by Carson Jacobs.
Touchdown comes at the 10:24 mark here in the first quarter. It's Higgins for the 2-point conversion, and Caleb is no signal yet. He's in for the 2-point conversion as the Monarchs take advantage of an early turnover and score on a 23-yard touchdown pass from Carson Jacobs to Jace Whitling, and they add the 2-point conversion to go up 8-0 with 10:24 to go here in this first quarter.
Yeah, just took 2 plays to tack on those points after 33 yards, a 10-yard run by Higgins, and then the 23-yard touchdown pass, and Monarchs got the start they really needed tonight.
Carson Jacobs, touchdown pass number 2 on the season to the freshman Jace Whitling as they have rotated time back and forth at quarterback, and that time Jace was the wide receiver to the far side, and he was able to haul it in for the 23-yard touchdown. It's his first career touchdown. It's also his reception number 2 in his young freshman career, but that was a big one to give the Monarchs a 6-0 lead. The 2-point conversion makes it 8-0 in favor of the Monarchs. So a good start. As Dave said, you got to start out quick, and they did just that.
Yeah, defense got the turnover, and offense First time we've seen them score on their first drive all year long, so it's big for them.
After scoring the touchdown, Whitling has it teed up, and Jace is ready to kick it away here with the Monarchs leading 8-0. This is a short kick that will be fielded right around the 18-yard line. Reyes will come to the near side, hit at the 24 and stood up back to the 23-yard line. And after running just 2 offensive plays of their own, the Lions will come back out of the football field. They spawn them at their own 23-yard line, and with 10:18 to play here in this opening quarter, it'll be the second time in the game for the Lions to have the football already down 8-0 following that early Monarch touchdown. Dunce into the shotgun. He'll send 3 wide receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. The quarterback, or the running back rather, is Reyes right next to him. Here's a quick pass that's too tall for the intended receiver on the left side, Aaron Gomez, and it's incomplete. Gomez at 5'11". They've got some tall wide receivers, though. They expect to have Chris Gones back. He is on the field was on the field in warm-ups. He's a big, tall wide receiver target, so they do have some tall targets, but that one too tall from Dunce.
Yeah, and Side was waiting on him if he brought it down.
Monarchs jump out to that early 8-0 lead following the touchdown pass from Jacobs to Whitling, and now out of the shotgun on 2nd down and 10. It'll be a handoff once again as they'll run it with Reyes. He's got some a little bit of running room to the left side across the 25, up across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and he'll pick up 8. As Reyes has seen a little bit of running room, it's 2nd down and 10 now.
Yeah, pretty good push on the offensive side off that left side, and he really didn't get touched until he was 6-7 yards downfield.
He found some room on a couple of plays on that left side. So we'll see if the Monarchs can find a way to stop it here on 3rd down and a short 2. Wide receiver to the right side, to the left, 3 to the right. Blitz coming, and the ball is on the ground again as Caleb Higgins came through, and the Monarchs come away with another turnover. This time it's Lucas Kraus who will come away with the fumble recovery. So the Monarchs in 2 defensive possessions have forced 2 Lions turnovers, and they take over inside Lion territory at the 29.
Well, another big break, and it looked like they had him stopped, but got the added benefit of the turnover. And again, great starting field position for this Monarch offense to just they want to keep going right now.
Already up 8-0. They'll take over at the Lions 29 with 9:32 to play here in this first quarter. Motion man is Hunter Jacobs. Carson Jacobs looking to pass. He'll air it out left side. Got a man. It's Jack Johnson with a catch inside the 20. And Jack will be hog-tied down to the 10-yard line. Gain of 19 on the catch for Jack Johnson. 1st down Monarchs.
And you see the arm there. Able to just set his feet. Had plenty of time. Carson able to plant that back foot and throw it hard and on a line. And Johnson, again, we've seen him the last few games be a nice target for him.
Each of the last 3 games, Carson Jacobs has found Jack Johnson his favorite wide receiver for more and more yards and receptions. Here's a give. Higgins, Caleb will bounce it left side, slips a tackle, now spins inside of the the seam, and got to the 5-yard line. That looked like it was going nowhere. Caleb Higgins makes 5 yards out of nothing, and now the Monarchs face 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Well, the start to this game is what they needed. If they would have come out and kind of stalled tonight, it would have been tough, but the way things are going now, this is good for this offensive team and the team in general.
With 8:40 and counting here in this first quarter, Monarchs already leading 8-0 on their second drive of this quarter following 2 Lions turnovers. Out of the pistol, Carson Jacobs will hand it right side for Caleb Higgins. Higgins trying to fight through an ankle tackle off the right side, but can't quite shed a man. It'll be 3rd down and goal from about the 3 after a gain of 2 for Caleb Higgins.
Yeah, it looked like there was a bit of a hole there. Looked like he was going to go, but that was a good job by the defense. Couldn't quite pick the number up in there, but made a nice play for Lyons right there.
Monarchs with a 3rd down and goal coming up here. So they'll have it from the Lions 3-yard line, trying to go up 2 scores. So come out of the pistol formation. Jacobs out of the shotgun. Carson rolling right side. Here's a little flow pass to Schwartz. Alex right side, and he's not quite going to get to the goal line. Great play to come up and make that tackle for Lyons as a big play made by Reyes. As Ishmael Reyes, the junior, threw Schwartz down for a gain of 2 down to the 1. It's 4th down.
Yeah, that was a solid tackle because it looked again like they were going to be able to punch it in.
Already 44 yards passing in the game for Carson Jacobs. 4th down, a goal from the 1. Here's Higgins. Caleb trying to bounce it left side. He'll bounce it again, trying to get to the corner, and he does. From 1 yard out. So the second Monarch touchdown already in this one. 7:47 to go in the first quarter. Monarchs lead now by the score of 14-0 following the Caleb Higgins 1 yard touchdown run.
Just took them 6 plays after that turnover again to take the 29 yards and cap it off with the Higgins run there.
Higgins scores touchdown number 4 on the season for him. He already had the 2-point conversion a moment ago. They're going to pitch it instead for Alex Schwartz left side. Alex is in for the 2-point conversion, running from his wingback position. Got good blocks out there from Bryce Hickman and company. And it is quickly the Monarchs on top here, 16-0 with 7:47 to go here in this opening quarter, thanks to Caleb Higgins, who scores on a 1 yard touchdown run. And they had the 2-point conversion. The Monarchs are cruising up 2 scores here, 16-0.
Well, they're really doing a nice job after the turnovers of mixing plays up and little pass, little run, and have a good balance, and everything's right now really clicking for the Monarchs.
Monarch offense, like they've said, one of your keys to the game. Need to get a quick start, and they have done just that. On top here, 16-0, thanks to 2 first-quarter turnovers from the Lions. Our game brought to you apart by Service Master Clean of Hayes, Thirsty's Brew Pub and Grill, Patty Breaking, Ryan Appraising, Next Tech Wireless, also brought to you by Master Cleaners and Cross Manufacturing. Monarchs with 7:47 to go here in this opening quarter, on top 14-0. They get a touchdown from Carson Jacobs to Jace Whitling, and then a 1 yard touchdown run for Caleb Higgins as Whitling has the ball teed up. Here's a line drive kick that will go into the end zone for a touchback. And Lyons will again start at their own 20-yard line. So they have started inside their own 30 on now 3 straight possessions with 7:47 to go here in this opening quarter. Monarchs up 2 scores.
Special teams on the kick coverage been doing a really nice job, and that one, of course, a touchback. So again, the long field. Monarchs haven't experienced the short field so much this year that they've enjoyed this first half field position, a big advantage.
Lions has ran 4 plays. They have 2 fumbles on their first 2 drives of the game. Dunce out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to his left. Right from the 20-yard line. Monarchs showing blitz. Here they come. Handoff and hit and dropped right near the line of scrimmage. In fact, losing a yard trying to run off that left side is Ishmael Reyes. That'll be a loss of 1. Caleb Higgins with the tackle.
Monarchs defensively continue to be crashing the middle, blitzing almost every down, it seems like, bringing a lot of pressure right through the center of that offensive line. And paid off again as there was help on the outside as well that time.
Higgins, who's had 10-plus tackles in 7 of 8 games this season, ranks 4th in Class 2A in tackles. Makes another one there. He's been in on the first handful of plays. In fact, has a fumble recovery. Underneath center now is Dunce. Monarchs again showing blitz. Here they come. Dunce will hand it off to Reyes. He slips a tackle. Reyes across the 20 and will be brought down by Ryan Richmeyer shy of the 25. A gain of 5 to the 24. And now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, I think Pfeiffer in there missed that first tackle, but he did a good job of slowing him down enough for the defensive help to get there. Pick up at just a short gain.
3rd down facing the Lions. It's their first 3rd down attempt of the ball game. They haven't got to 3rd down on their first 2 possessions because they fumbled on 2nd down both of those possessions. 3 wide receivers right. Nick Dunce in the shotgun. Ishmael Reyes is to the right of him in the backfield. Rolling right is Dunce. He's going to throw, looking downfield with a flag. It's a ball that's just thrown up and intercepted. Bryce Hickman came away with it at the 47-yard line. We'll have to see what the flag is. I think they're pointing on the Monarchs.
I think they're going to get holding in the secondary underneath the play.
That was a miscommunication, if there is one, as Dunce just threw that ball up, and Bryce Hickman was really the only one there. Bryce nearly had interception number 2 on the season. Instead, it is a holding penalty call to the Monarchs. And that'll be the first down of the game for the Lions, thanks to the penalty on the Monarchs, the first of the game.
Hickman said, "I got a gift, guys. You gotta let me keep those." That flag came out early, so you had the feeling they were going to get the hold underneath.
Lions was 6:07 and counting here in this first quarter. After that holding penalty, we'll have it to their own 35-yard line. Dunce with the Monarchs again showing blitz out of the shotgun. Hand it to Rios as Rios slips a tackle and will be hit by Hunter Jacobs running off the left side. This will be a gain of about 3 on the play. We'll call it 2. Hunter Jacobs makes his first tackle of the ball game.
Higgins again almost there at the handoff, but able to just kind of get out of his reach. Good job by Hunter Jacobs to seal the edge there.
Hunter in the backfield defensively for the Monarchs. With 5:15 and counting here in this opening quarter, Dunce will hand it off again to Reyes. As Reyes slips a tackle, he's into the open field and he's off to the races. Reyes in a foot race and nobody is going to catch him to the 10-5 touchdown. Ishmael Reyes will put Lyons on top with 5 minutes to go here in this opening quarter as Ishmael Reyes broke free, and Reyes will score on a 64-yard touchdown run to put Lyons on the board to make it 16-6.
Yeah, again, that's a big play that Lyons was looking for and hadn't been able to get much. Of course, didn't turn it over this time, but that's a big play for Lyons.
Lyons with that touchdown. A drive kept alive thanks to the holding penalty on the Monarchs secondary, and now Alejandro Pena on to attempt the extra point, and it is no good. Pena, the left-handed kicker, cannot convert. But that's a big answer for Ishmael Reyes and company, the junior, able to score from 64 yards out. Just like that, it's 16-6. Monarchs lead by 10.
4 plays, 80 yards. Didn't take them long. Just 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
This is a team in Lyons that, just like the Monarchs, is one of the worst scoring teams in all of Class 2A, but unlike the Monarchs, who have been shut outs 5 times this year, the Lions have been shut out 3 times, and in fact, they scored a season-high 21 at a matchup with Sterling. So you know this is a team that can put up points. They scored 7 against a good Lakin team a week ago, and so you know that offensively they can put up numbers, and Reyes showing some speed on that one as he got into the clear, and nobody for the Monarchs was able to run him down.
Yeah, and that's the kind of play they needed, and really right now, you know, the start was great for the Monarchs, but I think this is an important drive to answer because you don't want to give them a momentum play like that and be able to keep it.
And they're feeling their oats a little bit, if you will, feeling really good about themselves following that long touchdown run. Monarchs, though, will hit it back. Hickman and side back for the Monarchs. As Pena has it teed up with 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Monarchs lead 16-6. This will be taken on the run by Bryce Syme inside the 20. Bryce will start in the middle of the field across the 30, spins it back across the 31, and then gets piled on at about the 32-yard line. He tried to spin away from that first hit, but couldn't quite do it, as making the tackle on the play was Wyatt Showalter. And the Monarchs will have it at their own 32-yard line. It's by far their worst field position after starting twice inside Lions territory. With 4:51 to go here in this opening quarter. Monarchs on top 16-6. Got that 23-yard touchdown pass from Carson Jacobs to Jace Wentling. Also got a 1-yard touchdown run from Caleb Higgins. Monarchs will send a wide receiver here to the near side. One split to the far side. Jacobs will send Hunter Jacobs in motion out of the pistol, and they'll run the option left side. Carson is hit, and he will keep hold of the football and fall forward to the 34. Just a gain of 2. He's brought down on the play that time by Eddie Barola.
Yeah, I had him both his hands on it for sure this time, and that's going to be a key, is he's lost a few of those when he's carried it loose. And I'm pretty sure Lyons defense knows that.
Yeah, ball security has been a problem for the Monarchs this season, including 4 turnovers last week, 3 by way of the fumble. Out of the pistol, Jacobs on second down at 8. Pitch it right side for Caleb Higgins, who got a block from Schwartz. Will get to the 35 to the 36. Another gain of 2 on the play. And now the Monarchs face a third down. And it'll be a long 6 on the play. Monarchs offense will set up with great field position to start out the game after 2 Lions fumbles. But now facing their first third down of the game. We'll see what they can do. Jacobs will be out of the pistol. 2 wide receivers to the left as they'll take it from the 36. Carson looking one way. He's just going to take off and run to the left. Carson now will throw it late, and it's high and over the head of Alex Schwartz, and it's incomplete. So the Monarchs are unable to convert on third down, and for the first time in the game, we'll see the Monarch punt unit after the 3 and out for the Monarchs.
Yeah, trying to throw that ball on the run a little bit. I think it sailed on him as he had Schwartz pretty much wide open in the flat beyond the first down marker, but just missed him a bit.
Monarchs will punt with 3:34 to play here in this first quarter, leading 16-6. After having short field on their first 2 offensive possessions, they go 3 and out deep in their own territory. And now a low snap to Jace Wentling. Wentling will punt the football. And Reyes had it bounce off his leg. He'll pick it up at the 30, and then it's hit and dropped. Bryce Hickman in the open field with a great tackle.
I think they're going to throw a flag. I thought that was a pretty good.
And yeah, a flag did come in late. And I'm not exactly sure why. Jace Wentling came sprinting down there and was celebrating with Bryce Hickman.
But he's going to call that spearing.
He did point to his head. And it is a penalty on the Monarchs for using the helmet. And not sure you can call that, especially by letter of the law. If an offensive player changes his position, which is exactly what happened on that play, it can't be targeting or spearing, I don't think.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But that 15-yard penalty will be the second on the Monarchs, and that'll help Lyons. That'll move them to the 43-yard line. Still inside their own territories. They'll take over from their own 43 with 3:26 to go. It was a good open field play, but unfortunately for the Monarchs, it'll cost them 15 yards. Now Dunce will hand it off. Reyes looking for some room with a penalty flag coming in. Reyes dances for about 3. It's a little bit of a jitterbug in the backfield. He's been able to make a couple of Monarchs miss, but that time he was brought down for a short gain.
It's in an area of holding, I believe, and probably going to get at least some of those penalty yards back.
First penalty on the Lions today will be a hold after the 3-yard gain for Ishmael Reyes. Of course, he had that 64-yard touchdown run earlier. He's already at 98 yards rushing because of that long touchdown run, but the 10-yard penalty, the first on Lyons, will back them up inside their own 40 to the 38-yard line. Dunce with the Monarchs coming on the blitz. Handoff Reyes. Made a man miss. Reyes will bounce it left side. Slips another tackle. Reyes still on his feet across the 45. And to the 46, a hard-fought gain of 8 on the play for Ishmael Reyes. And he's over 100 yards.
Again, they continue to get a lot of pressure, but if you get by that initial wave, there's not a lot of help behind it with all that pressure coming up front.
After that gain of 8 on the play for Reyes, it sets him up second down and 11. Lions with 2:45 to go here in this first quarter. Monarchs up 16-6. Lions in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the right. Monarchs showing blitz. Here they come. Quick pass left side and in and out of the hands of the receiver. Make that the right side, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver Gomez, Bryce Seib, and Lance Lang over there in coverage. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, that was a great job by Seib because he recognized the pattern and he closed in on a hurry, but he was also aware where the ball was because it was almost like he was going to get there early and get a pass interference, and he just kind of hesitated and made contact at the right time.
Gomez listed at 5'11", 155 pounds, but a big target. Israel Rios, another big target to the right. It's 6'3", 180 pounds, a sophomore on third down and a long 10. Here's Dunst to pass. Dunst being pressured. He's going to roll to his right, throw it late to an offensive lineman, and that will be an illegal forward or illegal touching by the offensive lineman. Monarchs will pile on and make the tackle to the 45. But Dunst and the head official had a little bit of a laugh for that, and it is.
Got to be impressed by the hands, though.
Offensive lineman Brandon McClure was the one who made the tackle or made the catch, but he is not eligible. Although we did see them warming up, throwing passes to their offensive linemen, so I think Brandon was maybe a little confused after that. The question is, do you take the penalty? Can you take the penalty? Because right now the ball would be at the 45. It is illegal touching on the offensive lineman. They'll decline it. And so the result of the play is
fourth down.
Fourth down. And a loss of 2. So it's 4th down and 12. And Lyons will punt the football. So bring Fernandez out to punt. Monarchs have Bryce Hickman sending it about his own 10. Monarchs come with some pressure, and Fernandez's kick is a short one. That will bounce and roll inside the 25 and be down at about the 16. Look like that time Chris Gomes nearly touched it. It goes through his legs, but they will down it at the 16. So the Monarchs defense able to get a stop. Another offense with just under 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. We'll be back out on the field. Monarchs lead 16-6. Scored on their first 2 offensive possessions after 3 and out last time. They're back out there and have it at their own 16.
We'll see if they open it up on first down. That worked well for them.
Wide receiver here to the near side, and we're going to get a flag. Monarchs were set and ready to go. Nobody was covering Jack Johnson to the left side, and the officials blew it dead.
Yeah.
Timeout taken by Lyons.
I think their coaches must have recognized it late, just before they got the snap off.
Which is a good thing, because it would have been a foot race to the near side with Johnson, because there was nobody covering him to the near side. Monarchs got the pass off. Set it to timeout. 16-6, Monarchs with the lead. They took advantage of a couple of early fumbles by the Lions. In fact, the Lions had ran 4 plays, fumbled it twice, and the Monarchs had led 16-0 at that point. Lions, though, get it back. One of those touchdowns back on a 64-yard touchdown run from Ishmael Reyes, and that's where we stand now with just under 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Our game brought to you by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, Commercial Builders, Whiskey Creek Woodfire Grill, and Paul Wartenberger Construction. Monarchs first down and 10 from their own, call it 17-yard line. Johnson will be the wide receiver to the right. Monarchs going from our right to our left here in this first quarter, as we sat right behind the Monarch bench on the Monarch sideline. Hickman, a wide receiver here to the near side. Jacobs out of the shotgun. He'll send Schwartz in motion to the left, and they'll hand it off. It's Higgins running left side. Got a block from Schwartz across the 20 to the 21, and on first down, a gain of 5 for Caleb Higgins. Running with a good block that time from Schwartz.
Yeah, Schwartz doing a nice job of opening up a lane there, and again, patient running by Higgins to kind of wait for it to develop in front of him and pick up some nice yards on first down.
Monarchs second down and a long 5 coming up from the 20-yard line with 1:30 and counting. Now they'll send Hunter Jacobs in motion to the right side. Out of the pistol, rolling right is Carson Jacobs. Floats it to Hunter, who will make the catch. A little block in the back coming up on a penalty on the Monarchs, but they do get the first down as a result of the play. And I think Schwartz is going to be called for a block in the back. As a result right now, it's a gain of 6 on the pass play, but it's coming back.
Yeah, and that's one you got to learn from, because he really didn't need to make contact there as the play was out in front of it and would have had the first down.
First catch of the game for Hunter Jacobs. In fact, it's the first catch of the season for Hunter. So it goes for 6 yards, but again, the Monarchs are going to get hit with the block of the back penalty, which will mark them back to the 16-yard line. It'll be second down and 10, so they give all those yards they had picked up on the first couple of plays of this drive back after the penalty. Monarchs leading 16-6. Close in on 1 minute to go here in this opening quarter. 2 wide receivers to the left side of the formation. They'll send Hunter Jacobs that way. Here's a quick pass. It's Hickman. Bryce will make the catch right at the seam, the hash marks of the 25, and be brought down by a host of Lions, a pride, if you will. Brought down on the play by Ehrlich Moreno, the senior, after a gain of 5.
That's a way to work that in there.
Do what I can. First catch of the game for Bryce Hickman. First catch in a couple of weeks, in fact, for Bryce. 155-pound senior, a 7th reception on the season. 2 wide receivers for Carson Jacobs, who will send Hunter in motion to the right. Looks that way. Carson rolling left, throwing left. Got Jack Johnson with a catch. And Jack's going to be wrestled out of bounds by Gomez at the 27-yard line. And that's enough for a Monarch first down on a gain of 5.
Yeah, Johnson just runs straight out and turns around, knows where the first down marker is, gets just beyond it, and just makes himself available. And a nice target, again, for Carson to put it right on the money.
Jack had 4 catches for 62 yards a week ago against Ellsworth, and he is, like I said, improved each week on the number of catches and yards he has had all season long. 13 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Handoff to Caleb Higgins. Caleb across the 30, falls forward to about the 34-yard line. So a second down and 5 coming up after the gain of 6, we'll call it, as the quarter will come to an end. So the Monarchs with a good start to the first quarter. Lions with an answer back, and now the Monarchs driving 16-6. Monarchs with the lead as we head to the second quarter. The Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
For choosing to style classic quality body shop.
Classic Quality Body Shop has had the pleasure of serving this area since 1984. Much like a sports team, Shelton and his team have worked hard, grown together, and followed the playbook of taking care of customers to become one of the most highly regarded body shops in the area. Support your local team, whether on the field or when choosing who you do business with.
Thank you for choosing to style classic quality body shop.
See their ad in the Next Tech directory.
Good morning.
Everyone in Hayes says you can clean anything, so can you get this tough stain out?
Grape jelly, we can get that out.
Wow, you guys really are good.
Master Cleaners in Hayes offers a variety of services including dry cleaning, alterations, laundry, tuxedo rentals, and free pickup and delivery.
This is Eagle TV.
16-6, Monarchs with the lead as we start the second quarter. They'll go from north to south here into this second quarter, facing a second down at 5. Out of the pistol, Carson Jacobs looking to the right, throwing. He's got a man. It's Alex Schwartz at the hash marks, and Alex has got the first down across the 40 to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 10 and a Monarch first down.
Continue to just kind of click it off, and you know, the running game and the passing game tonight seem to be helping each other out a little bit as they've got them a little bit off balance as to what they're trying to do. So working well for the Monarchs here in the first half.
It's actually a gain of 15 on the play for the Monarchs. And it spots them to their own 48-yard line here on first down, following their fourth first down of the game. And now Caleb Higgins and quarterback Carson Jacobs collide in the backfield. That's the first negative play of the ball game for the Monarchs. It's a loss of 3. And it's Caleb Higgins who will get credit for the tackle. And the miscommunication there in the backfield.
Yeah, that's a good thing, though, that we're talking about their first negative play here just into the second quarter.
Monarchs offense has really been rolling here in this opening quarter. Took advantage of the short field twice to score 2 first-quarter touchdowns and now have it to their own 46-yard line on a second down and 12. Jacobs with plenty of time. Carson's going to roll right, directing traffic, and now he slips a tackle. Now Carson will break to the left as he has got a block to the left side. He's into Lyons territory to the 40, and he's still on his feet with a flag on the play to the 25. Carson all the way down to the Lions' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 31, but it's a blindside block, and it's coming back.
Yeah, new rule they put in a year or so ago that they have to protect those players with a blindside block. It was really a well-executed block, but really at that point anymore, you just almost have to just get in the way and stop them. You can't lay them out like that.
Yeah, Caleb Higgins with a heck of a block, and even last year it would be a celebrated play. Unfortunately, now it's just a gain of 4. That takes away a 31-yard gain for Carson Jacobs. The official on the far side and the official in the white hat are still talking it over, and now they bring another official to talk it over. I'm not exactly sure what the discussion is, as it's the penalty from the 50-yard line where the block happened. So it'll go down as a gain of 5 for Carson on the run officially. And then the penalty. Long conversation here. Maybe the discussion is whether it was actually a blindside block. And now they're going to bring the official in, and now it is going to be a penalty on the Monarchs. So Jacobs will just get credit for a 6-yard gain, and then the penalty marks it back to the 35. It's a 15-yard penalty, the fourth for the Monarchs for 45 yards. That may be the only thing that has been negative for the Monarchs, as they have had a lot of negative plays. So it's second down and long, second and 23. Following the penalty, which moves them all the way back to their own 35-yard line. Carson Jacobs to pass. He'll air it out right side. Bryce Hickman makes the catch and then goes down awkwardly after being tackled by John Smith at the 44-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play for Bryce Hickman on his second catch of the game.
Yeah, and still a pretty nice play on second down and 23 to get 9 yards back. Now you're getting closer to, a nice play here. You have the opportunity to maybe go for it on fourth down.
And that sets them up with a third down. So about 15. So they get up to their own 44. Hunter Jacobs will go in motion to the formation to the left side. Carson looking left, pump fakes that way. Now with time, he's going to take off, roll to his left. Carson rolling, throwing late, and just throws it as far as he can, but he threw it out of bounds and got rid of it. He got knocked to the deck after the play. And now it's fourth down and long. It'll be fourth down and 15 after the incomplete pass. Carson 7 of 10 passing in this first half.
Yeah, he's had a lot of time, and that time he kind of got chased out of the pocket, but really didn't have anything downfield. Not a bad decision to just throw it away.
Late decision to punt the football for the Monarchs. 9:39 to play in this first half, leading 16-6 as their offense sputters after that blindside block penalty, as Chase Wentling will punt it. And Reyes bobbled it back at the 20-yard line and has to fall on it at the 19. 9:30 to go here in this first half. Monarchs leading 16-6. And the Lions get the football back here at their own 19-yard line. This is by far their worst field position with 9.5 to go in this first half. It's Nick Dunce, the quarterback, will come out here with a wide receiver to the right. He's got a running back to the left and one in the backfield in Reyes as well. So they'll take over from their own 19. Dunce underneath center and hands it off and hit and brought down to the backfield is Reyes. As shooting through and making the tackle was Weston Pfeiffer. That'll be a loss of 4 on the play back to the 15. Weston Pfeiffer able to slip a block and get in there for a big loss.
That's a nice play by Pfeiffer again coming through. We've seen him do that several times this year. He's had nice plays in the backfield.
Pfeiffer with a tackle for loss, his first of the ball game. Sets the Lions back to their own 15-yard line outside of that 64-yard touchdown run for Ishmael Reyes. Lions offense has been almost non-existent thanks to the Monarch defense, and they're showing blitz again. It's Caleb Higgins and a company coming. Hunter Jacobs in there as well. They will get the handoff to Reyes, trying to bounce it right side, and nowhere to go. He'll be brought down by Jace Wentling and company. It's a loss of 3, and now the Monarchs are just pinning the areas back and coming.
They've been bringing pressure the whole game, but they're getting a bigger wave right now than they did early.
The first quarter, Reyes had 106 yards. He has lost 7 on the last 2 carries. And now it's 3rd down and long, and they will bring in 3 wide receivers and line them up to the left here on 3rd down. And what will be 15 from their own 12-yard line. 8 minutes to play in this first half. Dunce will snap it from their own, we'll call it 13. Dunce rolling to his left. He's going to throw it outside the numbers, and no chance for his wide receiver, Dominic Davis. That one sailed out of bounds. And it's a 3rd down, now 4th down coming up for the Lions.
Well, nice stand. They're going to get a 3 and out here. And we saw in the first punt, the Monarchs, Higgins coming up the middle, got pretty close, so you wonder if they'll maybe take a chance at bringing some pressure here. Try to create, again, a positive field position exchange.
So far in the first half, Dunce's only pass completion was to his offensive lineman. Back on the last possession. The punt it away is Fernandez. Short kick. Will bounce at the 41 inside Lions territory. Roll across the 45 to the 47. The Monarchs, once again, for the 3rd time in this first half, will side inside Lions territory at the Lions' 47-yard line. 7:42 to play here in this opening half of football. Monarchs lead 16-6. Real quickly, El Saline leading La Crosse 35-0 after 1 quarter of play. We'll get you scores as we go along here. Part of our Hayes Kalon scoreboard update. We'll also have scores at halftime as well. So Monarchs take over at the Lions' 47-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They'll send a man, Hunter Jacobs, to the right side. Carson Jacobs out of the pistol. Carson, he's going to air it out left side, looking deep down the field. He's got him in. It's Jace Wentling who will haul it in with a flag on the play. Touchdown, Monarchs, from 47 yards out for the 2nd time of the contest. The Monarchs junior quarterback airs it out to the freshman Wentling, who will haul it in. The penalty will be roughing the passer. The Monarchs are going to add 6 more here and go up 22-6.
Well, they found Wentling on a couple of deep passes, and that, again, 1 play, 47 yards. That's a nice answer for the Monarchs. And a big strike. 2nd
touchdown pass of the contest for Jacobs to Wentling, who makes his 3rd career catch, 2nd catch tonight. 2 of 3 have went for touchdowns. That's a pretty good ratio for the freshman Jace Wentling. The Monarchs will line up here and go for 2. Already up 22-6 following that long touchdown pass. Out of the pistol on the 2-point conversion. Jacobs will roll right, looking to the flat, has his man. Schwartz will make the catch and run into the end zone with a little bit of contact as he runs through a tackle of John Smith. Monarchs go up now 24-6 over the Lions. Lions with 7:34 to play in this first half.
Again, just taking advantage of field position, and tell you what, Wentling getting down the field in a hurry has gotten behind the defense twice now for big strikes, and that, again, was a nice delivery.
The Monarchs' Carson Jacobs, after passing for just 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions coming into tonight, already will be over 100 yards passing after that pass completion. He has completed 8 of 11 passes in tonight's contest for 126 yards and 2 touchdowns. The 2 touchdowns, new season highs. The 8 completions, new season highs. The 127 yards, new season highs. So Monarchs lead 24-6. That all coming here in the first half. Monarch Athletics brought to you in part by McDonald's of Hayes, GNL Tire and Automotive, Hayes Chevrolet, and NCK Tech.
Evidently had a penalty.
They accepted the roughing the passer.
Okay, there you go.
Penalty. Yeah, the official signaled roughing the passer, but never really made a distinction as to, and with no field mic, it's hard to tell, but they did have the roughing the passer penalty, which makes the pass from Jacobs to Whitling look even better after getting clobbered after letting that one go. As Whitling has it teed up, and Jace is going to just pop it up in the air and catching it on the run and taking it to the right side, and now wrapped up and dropped by Caleb Higgins, the return man. The return man was Desmond Higgins, as he tried to take it from the just across the 10, kind of backtracked back to the 9, and Higgins came in to make the tackle.
Well, I like the kick after the penalty. They had that 15 yards. He pops it up there, and Higgins saw him catch and turn the other way because the wall was set up on the other side of the field. And, again, tough starting field position now for Lyons.
They'll take over at their own 9-yard line after the play by Desmond Higgins, and here's a handoff into the backfield. Weston Pfeiffer gets into the backfield and blows the play up. All the way back to the 5. Weston Pfeiffer had a man draped all over him, and he still tackled Ishmael Reyes. Actually, it was a quarterback Dunce who he wrapped up for a loss back to the 6-yard line at a loss of 5.
Weston Pfeiffer, that's a play, man, because he had, like you said, he had a blocker draped on him, and then he didn't know who had the ball, the quarterback or Reyes, and he just took them both down.
Yeah, took them both down. That was the second tackle for loss in the game for Weston Pfeiffer, who's been in the backfield the entire time. With 6:49 and counting in this first half, Monarchs lead 24-6. Now 2 wide receivers to the left, make it 3 to the left. Dunce will roll that way. He's going to throw it to the near side, and he short hopped the intended receiver. Looking for Aaron Gomez up the field, and now Dunce has missed on a couple of straight here as he bounced that one to his intended receiver. It's 3rd down and long.
Yeah, I think Johnson had broke through on the other side and was coming, creating a little pressure. He wasn't really that close yet, but I think he felt the pressure coming, felt like he had to rush the play. So Monarch pressure defensively continues to affect the game of the Lions here in the first half.
1 wide receiver here to the near side. They'll send 3 to the right side of the formation on 3rd down and 15. Have to get it to their own 19-yard line. As Dunce has Reyes with him in the backfield. He's going to hand it off, and Reyes with a flag on the play makes one man miss, spins across the 10, and will be brought down on the play from behind by Weston Pfeiffer. Also, as Caleb Higgins is a little bit slow to get up, he was the one who made the tackle. They get to the 14-yard line, so a gain of 9. But we await the penalty. The Monarchs are saying walk him back. And the official signals holding on Lyons. Monarchs will accept it, so it ends up being about a 2-yard penalty. And they'll replay 3rd down. Monarchs have had great pressure this entire game, and that forces a hold on the offensive line of Lyons. They'll come out of that same formation, this time from the 3-yard line. Lyons with 3 wide receivers right, 1 here to the near side. And again, Reyes, the running back, with Dunce in the backfield as he stands in the end zone. He's going to throw quick out, and he short-hopped his man again. Dunce was looking for Trenton Troyer to the left side, and he short-hopped him, and it's incomplete. It's 4th down.
That's exactly why you accept that penalty, because just a 2-yard penalty, but they had, positive yards on the play, so now they're punter's going to be standing with his feet just outside the chalk.
Fernandez will stand just the top of the big Tigers R in the end zone. See if the Monarchs bring some pressure here as Fernandez will have to punt out of his own end zone. Meanwhile, Hickman stands right around the 40. Here come the Monarchs. They don't get there. Low line drive kick. Hickman will take it from the 34. Bryce right up the middle. Makes a man miss. Will spin to the 20-yard line and be brought down real close to the 20, maybe the 21. Brought down on the play by Desmond Higgins. They will spot him to the 21. The Monarchs are going to have great field position again as they'll take over from the Lions' 21-yard line. So on 4 of 6 possessions in this first half, the Monarchs have started inside Lions territory. This comes with 5:59 to go in this first half.
Yeah, and this is not a point where you want to let up. Right here, we again, great field position on the nice return, and your offense has got an opportunity to really create some separation here.
Monarchs already leading 24-6, have the ball at the Lions' 21-yard line. They'll send a man in motion right side. It's Hunter Jacobs. Carson Jacobs will roll right side. Pump fake, throwing, has Schwartz. Alex will make the catch inside the 15 to the 14. Clock will continue to wind, but a good play on a first down for the Monarchs, as they will pick up 7 on first down. That's a third catch already for Alex Schwartz.
Well, again, that's a good job by Jacobs, just reading the field and what's open downfield. Had underneath Hunter was there, but he was covered, and then he goes to a second option, and nice little play for the Monarchs.
Spot him down to the 15-yard line. Monarchs facing a second down and close to 4. Wettling's the wide receiver to the left side. 5:18 and counting here in this first half. Hunter Jacobs will go in motion to the left. Carson looking that way. He's going to throw the fade right side for Jack Johnson. Johnson hauls it in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs! He threw a rainbow fade to the right side, and Jack Johnson, the senior, in his final game as a Monarch, hauls in the 15-yard touchdown reception as the Monarchs offense continues to roll here in this first half.
2 plays, 21 yards, and some more points for the Monarchs. And I tell you what, that was an incredible catch. He almost could have called interference. It looked to me like his defense was draped all over him, and great concentration to bring it in.
Monarchs lead now 30-6 with 5:06 to play here in this first half after that 15-yard TD pass. And now they'll line up and go for 2 out of the pistol. Caleb Higgins bounces left side. Caleb runs through a defender, but there's a flag on the play. Monarchs may be called for holding here. We'll see what the call is. It is holding on the Monarchs on that left side. Not sure which Monarch it was, but whichever one it was got the bad end of the deal, because they got called for holding and then also got thrown to the ground. And now looks like they're going to attempt the extra point. They're going to kick it. So Monarchs penalty. We'll back them outside the 13-yard line. And so Jace Wentling will kick it here on the extra point. First time the Monarchs have attempted an extra point on the season. Jacobs with the hold, and the kick is on the way by Wentling, and it is good. So the Monarchs take advantage of the penalty and kick the extra point.
Nice little 30-yard extra point.
And we'll go up 31-6 with 5:06 to go here in this opening quarter. It's the most points scored by the Monarchs all season long. Already 3 touchdown passes in the game for quarterback Carson Jacobs. That's a new season high for him. Touchdown passes of 23 yards to Jace Wentling, 47 yards to Wentling, and 15 yards to Jack Johnson. Johnson with 3 catches now in the ball game for 39 yards and that 15-yard touchdown. Wentling has 69 yards on those 2 catches as the Monarchs are on top here 31-6 with 5:06 to play here in this first half. It's been all Monarchs so far. Wentling again has it teed up. So kick to the south here in this second quarter. And the kick is on the way and will be fielded on the play, taking it right side, and not a lot of running room. In fact, brought down at the 14-yard line by Weston Pfeiffer is Dominic Davis. So short return to the 17. And that's where Lions will have it with 5:01 to go here in this first half. So they take over again from their own 17-yard line. Big lead for the Monarchs here, 31-6, thanks to their pass attack. Wide receiver to the right side, Dunce underneath center, and another fumble, ball on the ground again, and picked up by Reyes. And it looked like Weston Pfeiffer was the one who was in the backfield again, forced the bad handoff all the way back to the 6. It's a loss of 11.
That was big play opportunity right there, but again, another nice break for the Monarchs as they have them pinned really deep once again.
Bryce Sapp was in the backfield as well, but Weston Pfeiffer has made a home in the backfield of the Lions. The Lions so far in this contest. Lions will go underneath center with Dunns on a second down at about 21 after the loss of 11 on the play. Dunce will pitch it left side for Reyes. Reyes cuts it back to the hash marks and will be wrapped up and brought down after a short gain on the play. And again, Pfeiffer in on the tackle. It's the sophomore Garrett Pfeiffer who makes the tackle this time, but still just a short gain of 1 on the play for Reyes. And now wholesale substitutions again for the Lions as they'll bring in 3 wide receivers on 3rd down and forever. They have to get to their own 27-yard line. It's 3rd down and 19 as they'll snap it from their own 8 on this play. Out of the shotgun is Dunce. Looking to his right, he's going to throw that way, airing it out on a rainbow pass that is knocked away, nearly intercepted. Bryce Hickman battling with the Lions wide receiver and was able to have that one be knocked away. It was battling with Chris Goins, who made an appearance in this ballgame. It's incomplete, and now it's 4th down. Goins was a All-Central Kansas League honorable mention selection at wide receiver a year ago, but 2 weeks ago suffered a broken foot. Didn't think he was going to be able to play today, but he was in there, and really he was the one who took the interception away from Bryce Hickman, who's had 2 shots at a pick so far in this game. Fernandez again standing in the end zone for the Lions on 4th down, will punt it away. This is a short line drive kick away from Hickman that'll bounce and roll to the 35 inside Lions territory. And the Monarchs again are going to have great field position at the Lions 35-yard line with 3:08 to play here in this first half. Monarchs on top 31-6. And they've got it at the Lions 35-yard line.
Well, another possession on the plus side of the 50. Like you mentioned on the last drive, I think there's only been 2 where they haven't. So another opportunity for the Monarchs to take advantage of right here. 2
wide receivers, Schwartz and Hickman to the near side. Jack Johnson, the lone wide receiver, to the left. Jacobs with Higgins behind him in the pistol. He'll send Hunter Jacobs to the right. They hand it off. Higgins stops and starts in the backfield. Cut it left and runs right up the hash mark and just falls forward for a gain of 4. Not a lot of running room there for a moment as McClure makes the tackle. Gain of 4 for Caleb Higgins.
Higgins with a couple of spin moves tonight. That time reversed his direction as there was nowhere to go in the attempt of the play, but he made some positive yards happen.
Monarchs going no huddle now. Jacobs looking to his left, coming back, throwing it, airing it out right. Open as a man, and into the end zone, touchdown. Alex Schwartz will haul in the 32-yard touchdown pass. And the Monarchs add another score here in the first half to make it 37-6 with 2:34 to play here in this first half. Carson Jacobs again going to the air. It's another senior, and Alex Schwartz, who will haul it in from 32 yards out.
Just 2 plays again. That's the third drive they've had 2 plays and a score tonight. They're piling it on right now.
Monarchs will send a wide receiver to the far side, one to the near side, as Jacobs will roll to his right. Pump fakes. Now he's going to take back off and look for some running room. Slip to tackle in the backfield. Carson pump fakes. He's going to take off and run. Dives right side. He's in for the 2-point conversion. He slipped to tackle and ran all over the place, but was able to get in for the 2-point conversion. Monarchs lead 30. Make it 38-6. Make it 39-6 rather, after the 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Again, just taking advantage of the opportunities all night long so far in this first half. Monarchs got to be feeling pretty good.
Carson Jacobs with 4 first half touchdown passes. All new season highs for him. They lead 39-6. So far, senior Jack Johnson with a touchdown reception. Senior Alex Schwartz with a touchdown reception. Senior Caleb Higgins with a touchdown run. So getting all the seniors involved. So far in this one on the offense is the Monarchs, with 2:34 to play here in this first half, lead 39-6. Welling will again kick it off. Another short kick that will bounce at the 20, roll forward, picked up on the run, and brought down. Good play in the open field by Weston Pfeiffer. As falling forward and making that, or rather coming up and making the reception, was Dominic Davis. They'll say he's down at the 26 after the tackle by Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer having himself a nice game on special teams, showing up as well.
Lyons will have the ball from their own 25, 2:31 to play in this first quarter, or in this now first half. Monarchs leading 39-6. And Lyons facing a first down here in 10. 2 wide receivers to the right. McDuns with the Monarchs showing blitz. He'll pitch a right side. Reyes hit by the defensive end and brought down. Ryan Richmeyer on that left side with a bear hug tackle for a loss of 3. And Reyes just had nowhere to go trying to run outside the numbers.
I think this defense is just having a little fun tonight. Things going their way, pinning their ears back. They're leaving it out there.
Reyes had a rush for 106 yards in the first quarter, has rushed for -20 now in the second quarter. Facing a second down and 13 after the loss of 3. Monarchs with a late substitution as Hunter Jacobs will come in as a linebacker for the Monarchs. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. For Dunce, who will work out of the shotgun from the 23. Hands it across the formation. Here's Reyes, who runs through a defender, but then gets stood up and dropped. Good play that time. Monarchs sideline to sideline as Higgins and Jace Whitling stop Reyes at the 25. Call it the 26. He gets those 3 yards back he just lost to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, good pursuit all the way across the line, inside out. Monarchs are making it tough.
0 for 6 now on 3rd downs, and we get a timeout taken by the Monarchs. A little bit of miscommunication that time, trying to run guys in and out. With 1:02 to go here in this first half. Also a chance to stop the clock, maybe get the football back with a couple of timeouts. So our game brought to you in part by Heartland Building Center, Midwest Energy, USAfe Pharmacy, and Gibbs Auto Supply. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll have our scoreboard update. We'll take a look at some scores from around the area. Of course, Week 9 is non-bracket games for teams that did make the playoffs, like TMP. But we do have some teams in the area playing in the playoffs. keeping an eye on the Hayes High Indians and some other teams, Phillipsburg around the area. So we'll get you a scoreboard update here in just a little bit. Also, we'll have our Redeem Design Spotlight. This week we check in with the TMP Cross Country team. Coach Cody Maritzer, got a chance to chat with him, wanted to talk to him before they took off for the girls who are taking part in the state cross country meet. On a third down and 10, Lyons has it from their own 26. Monarchs coming with pressure. Dunce will throw it over the middle, throws it up, and it's intercepted. Taken away by the Monarchs. It is intercepted by Bryce Seib at the 40. Seib on his feet inside the 30 to the 34, make it the 31-yard line as he was able to get that return. Monarchs with good pressure up front, forcing the third first-half turnover. Seib returned it to the 32, and for Bryce, that is his second interception of the season, which is a team high.
I think you hit the nail on the head. It's been the pressure that's really forced a lot of the things, the turnovers we talked about, and even that interception, causing them to hurry the pass, and Monarchs able to take advantage of it.
49 seconds to play here in the first half. Monarchs will take over from the Lions 32, leading 39-6. Motion man is Hunter Jacobs. Carson Jacobs, pump fakes right side, wanted to come back this way. Now he's going to be hit and dropped. He'll be sacked on the play by Braden Schwartfager, and now the Monarchs with 35 seconds to go will loss all the way back to the 41, and Monarchs want to hurry. After the loss of nearly 10 on the sack, Carson Jacobs will look to pass. He's going to roll to the right. Pressure from behind. Carson fumbled the football. It's on the ground. Picked up on the play. And running with a head of steam is Hunter Jacobs. He'll get to the 33-yard line. So the Monarchs catch a break on the fumble recovery by Hunter Jacobs after Carson put it on the deck. They will spot him back to the original line of scrimmage, just shy of the original line of scrimmage, the 33. So that'll actually go as a gain of 16 on the fumble recovery.
Well, it was his Lord play for him to, and he did get the benefit of a kind of a nice bounce.
Right.
But able to pick it up in stride and take off. Make a nice play for the Monarchs.
With 9.9 seconds to go, Monarchs on this drive have a sack and then a fumble. And they'll actually put back to 11 seconds on the clock. See what the Monarchs decide to do here. Leading already 39-6. We do have one timeout left. So on third down and 11, the first down marker is at the 22 of Lyons, as they'll snap it from the 33. Of course, the clock will stop if you get out of bounds, so got a chance here to run a couple of plays. Wide receiver to each side, and they'll hand it off. It's Caleb Higgins. Caleb trying to bounce it outside. Left side, he's pulled down from behind at the 31. A gain of 3 on the run for Higgins, and now it's fourth down. So the Monarchs unable to convert on that third down, but they're going to attempt the field goal. From the 30-yard line, for the 31, be a 48-yarder. Here's a low snap. Carson Jacobs will pick it up. Jacobs is going to swing it right side, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Lyons, and this is going to go to the house. It'll be Troyer who comes away with the interception return for a touchdown on the field goal attempt, and then the interception return for a touchdown on the blown basically attempt on the low snap. It was intercepted. 62 yards on the return for Troyer, as Trenton Troyer comes up with the interception and returns it for a touchdown. It's 39-12 with no time remaining on the first half clock.
That was about the worst thing that could happen. I mean,
a little momentum now for Lyons at 39-12. They do have Alejandro Pena to come on and kick the extra point. This one a much better kick, but it's still wide to the left, and that's how the first half comes to an end. Monarchs end up with a offensive output in the first half that they haven't matched all year long. They do give up an interception return for a touchdown in the first half, but kind of feel good if you're the Monarchs, up 39-12. Again, we begin halftime after this on the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Ryan Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Ryan today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. McDonald's of Hayes. A great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. GNL Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. GNL Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes. A great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire. More than just tires, they do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to...
It's halftime, just about ready for the Monarchs to receive their second half kick. Our halftime show is brought to you by Eagle Communications. Eliminate Wi-Fi dead zones in your home with Boost from Eagle Communications at 877-61-EAGLE and ask for Boost. So we're about ready to get this second half underway. Monarchs had 181 yards passing, 219 total yards in that ball game. Monarchs, that is among their season highs all year long, as they have been able to really put up good offensive numbers here in this first half as Alejandro Pena will kick it off, and the Monarchs' Bryce Hickman will take it inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. Hickman will try, or rather Bryce Seib will start to the right side, got a couple of blocks across the 20, now across the 25 and up to the 32-yard line, and that's where the Monarchs will start on their first possession of the second half. Of course, Monarchs took advantage of a couple of early turnovers by Lyons on their first 2 offensive possessions and were able to score early. See what they have in store here in the second half, up 39-12.
Well, they had a huge field position advantage in that first half, starting drives all the time on the plus side of the 50 or closer, and this is an important drive too. After giving up that big pick 6 right before half, they want to come back and quelch the momentum.
On our quarterback, Carson Jacobs had completed 11 of 15 passes in the first half. Out of the pistol, he's going to run the option to the left side. He'll make a man miss at the 30 and be swung down by his jersey at the 34-yard line, as make it the 35, as he was brought down by a couple of different guys, including Ehrlich Moreno. That's a gain of 4 for Jacobs on first down. Jacobs with new season highs in touchdown passes, completions, also passing yards so far on the season. Of course, Dave mentioned the lone mistake, the interception after the broken field goal attempt on a bad snap that resulted in the touchdown at the end of that first half for Lyons. Wide receiver is Wentling to the near side, one to the far side. Jacobs rolling right. Carson will still roll. Now throw late over the middle. Has Wentling, who makes the catch near midfield. That's enough for a first down to the 50-yard line. Gain of 15 from Jacobs to Jace Wentling.
Well, he was looking for Wentling early on kind of the deep in route, and after it wasn't there, the coverage, Wentling able to get just enough separation as he rolled out, and he just kept running with his quarterback. That was a nice pass because it was fairly tight coverage.
3 receptions for 74 yards for Wentling. He had a catch last week. It was his first career reception, already now with 3 here in the ball game. Now ball to midfield here for the Monarchs after a couple of plays. Now they'll hand it off. Higgins is hit in the backfield and dropped. That time great field penetration up front by Brandon McKeon, the senior. So he got through, goal, looked like almost untouched, lost back to the 46 on the play.
I'm not sure what the assignments were, but it looked like somebody missed one. As like you said, he was in the backfield, and Higgins just nowhere to go.
That's the 10th carry of the game for Caleb Higgins for 34 yards. Monarchs had just 38 rushing yards in that first half as they are back to their own 46 on 2nd down and 10 from the right hash mark. Jacobs out of the pistol, will roll, now throw to the flat. He's got Alex Schwartz, will make the catch at the 45, stops and starts at the 50, and will be dragged down by Alejandro Moreno, but not before Jacobs, or rather Alex Schwartz gets to the Monarch. Now to the Lions 46, gain of 8 on the play for Schwartz, who makes catch number 5 in the game.
He's having himself a nice ball game, and again, just they let the defensive end come on the pressure and just dumped it over his head, and Schwartz with a nice pickup after losing those yards, got it back and then some.
64 yards now on 5 carries for Alex Schwartz. Those are all new season highs for him. In fact, it's the first 5 catches of his senior campaign this year as the ball up to the 46. They face a 3rd down and 6 from the 44. Jacobs pump fakes. He's going to throw a deep air in it long side, and it is out of the reach of Jack Johnson, who was running to the near side. The senior was double covered. Reyes may have been the closest man to the football, and now it's 4th down after the incomplete pass. 9:11 to go here in this first half, or here now in the second half. Monarchs leading 39-12. Looks like they may punt this football away.
Looks like is the key word here. Yeah. We've seen a couple of times where they've either snapped it to Higgins short or Wentling takes off with it after looking things over.
Facing 4th down and 6 from the 44. Wentling's going to pass, and he sails it. He was looking, I think, for Bryce Hickman. Also had Alex Schwartz running to the flat, but that pass was way too tall for the intended receiver.
Yeah, I think he just hurried that a little bit. If he would have just taken another half second and looked it over a little bit, Schwartz was wide open in the flat for a first down.
The Monarchs will turn it over on downs on their first possession. This will be by far the best starting field position of the game for the Lions. They'll take over at their own 46 with 9:07 to play here in the third quarter. Monarchs are on top, 39-12. Lions, though, had the momentum going into the halftime break thanks to that interception return for a touchdown. And now they'll have it from their own 46. One wide receiver to the far side tight end, or to the near side tight end that way as well. Handed off to Reyes. Reyes tried to bounce left side and will be wrapped up and dropped. Good job by the Monarchs up front. Ryan Richmeyer, Bryce Seib. Also got ran down from behind by Jack Johnson, and Schwartz in there on the tackle as well.
Monarchs continue to just create havoc at the line of scrimmage. The penetration they've gotten all night is Reyes he had the one big play, but he's probably getting tired of not being able to get past the handoff point.
Lost 3 on that play. And now facing a second down and 13 from their own 43. Lions will have a wide receiver here to the near side. Dunce will go underneath center. Running back behind him. In fact, he's got an offset I formation. Dunce will hand it for Reyes. Trying to bounce it left side. He's wrapped up and dropped again. Good play up front by the Monarchs. Caleb Higgins cleans it up. As that time Lucas Krause was the first one to meet him at the line of scrimmage. And they lose another yard. And now it's third down and 13 from the 3-yard line.
Yeah, Higgins came in, like you said, to clean it up, really trying to strip that ball out of there. Was unable to do so, but pretty heads up.
Krause into that defensive line position again as he's in for Ethan Atherton, who talks with Coach Bowen here on the near sideline on third down and 13. 7:35 to play in the third quarter. Dunce on third down and long, rolling, throwing, and he's got a man. It's Dalton Goins who makes the tackle, it is Chris Goins who will make the tackle. Dalton, his older brother. Chris makes the catch at the 48 of the 47 of the Monarchs. He's still 4 yards shy of the first down. It's a gain of 9 on the pass completion.
Well, pretty nice pickup. That's gonna go ahead and go for it since they just have 3 yards now to maybe 4, long 3.
2 wide receivers here to the near side, and the wide receiver on the far side with a false start. And that hurts. That's Troyer, who had the interception return for a touchdown. He's been thrust into action because of all the injuries. And that penalty will be the 4th on the Lions for 32 yards. And it makes that 4th down much more difficult. As Lions, Goins is here to the near side along with Aaron Gomez, wide receiver to the far side as well from their own 48-yard line as that penalty moved them back inside their own territory. Dunce rolling right, throwing, and it's knocked away. Good play by the freshman Bryce Seib. Knocked it away from Gomez, and he went over the top but made sure not to interfere with Gomez, and the Monarchs will get it back after the turnover on downs.
Yeah, that's a couple times tonight. We've seen his intelligence of defending the pass with it would have been easy for him to pick up a penalty, but you saw him kind of roll his left shoulder back and reach over with that right arm and keep his left arm off of him. Very nice play by the freshman.
6:48 to go here in the third quarter. Monarchs will get it back after the turnover on downs. It's the 4th time that the Lions have given the ball over to the Monarchs. Have a couple of fumbles, an interception, and now a turnover on downs on 4th down. So Monarchs have it. 6:40 to go here in the third. Up 39-12. They take over from the Lions' 48-yard line. Hunter Jacobs will go in motion. Garson gives it off right up the middle. Caleb Higgins was wrapped up and brought down awkwardly. One of those big defensive linemen able to make the play as Imbrick Moreno made the tackle. Higgins picks up a yard.
Yeah, pretty good job of wrapping up Higgins there, able to fall forward for that yard, but it was a good defensive play for Lyons to start this series.
After the short gain for the Monarchs, year of a yard on first down. 6:10 to play in this third quarter. Monarchs Lead 39-12. Most points they've scored all season long. And now out of the pistol. Hunter Jacobs will go in motion. Carson will go to the left side. As Carson will get a block from Higgins to Jacobs. Jacobs trying to bounce it outside the numbers here to the 42-yard line. As Carson Jacobs will pick up 5.
A little bit slow to get up, but holding his wrist.
Holding that left wrist is Trainer will take a look at him. Third down coming up for the Monarchs. Already with a big game at 204 yards passing on 13 of 17 passing, and now Jace Whitling will come into the ball game at the quarterback spot for the Monarchs. Wide receiver to the far side, one here to the near side, and it's a design quarterback keeper. Whitling will take it himself and hit right at the 40 and picks up 2 yards on 3rd down and 5. They get 2, and now it's 3rd down and 3 on the first carry of the game for Whitling. Not sure if Jacobs maybe hurt his funny bone, as they're taking a look at that elbow forearm area. And now the Monarchs will come out again in that pistol on 4th down. Hand it off. Higgins got a block. Higgins to the 35 and will be knocked out of bounds, but not before he picks up a 1st down to the 34-yard line. He needed 2. He got 6. 1st down Monarchs.
Yeah, gave that side of the line in, and you could tell right after the handoff he had the 1st down at least.
The Monarchs pick up another 1st down as they'll move the chains following that run by Higgins. So he picks up 6.
Carson trying to shake it off and tossing the ball a little bit to stay warm.
And Jacobs here on the near sideline, so Whitling still running the offense at the 35-yard line of the Lions. Out of the pistol, pitch for Caleb Higgins right side. Caleb trying to get to the corner and does. 35, 30. Caleb still on his feet as he fights through a tackle and is upended inside the 20. They'll give him the 19-yard line as Jacobs will pick up 16 and another 1st down for the Monarchs.
Yeah, showing some pretty good quickness to get to the edge, as it looked like they almost had him in the backfield, but able to run by it. And another nice play for the Monarchs as the drive continues.
With Jacobs out for a couple of plays now, the Monarchs have turned to Caleb Higgins, and he is on 2 plays covered 25 yards all by himself with some good blocking up front on that offensive line. Wide receiver split to each side. Again, Whitling out of the pistol. It's the inverted wishbone. Higgins will get the call. Running off the left guard, ran into his own man as he picked up about 3 yards and then gets stacked up by Moreno and company. He ran into the back of Ryan Richmeyer, but still picks up a good 4 yards on the play. 61 yards on 14 carries now for Caleb Higgins. He had 60 yards on 13 carries in the game against Ellsworth last week. After the gain, it's 2nd down and 7 from the 16. Rolling left, throwing left is Whitling, and it's in and out of the hands of Bryce Seib. First time that Bryce has been targeted in the game. Whitling now 0 for 2 passing, trying to get it to the running back out of the backfield, and now it looks like Jacobs will come back into the game here on a 3rd down and 7 from the Lions' 16-yard line. Monarchs can still get a 1st down, have to get it inside the 10. Coach will send both quarterbacks back into the game, Whitling and Carson Jacobs, with 3:26 to play in the 3rd quarter. Monarchs up 39-12.
When they've come in off the field after timeout like that in the 1st half, they targeted each other. Whitling scored his first touchdown like that.
He's lined up as a wide receiver to the left side. Jack Johnson, a wide receiver to the right side of the formation. Ball from the 16, motion man, and it's a bad snap picked up by Jacobs on a knee, and there was actually a flag on the play. Maybe the official meant to drop his beanbag and drop the flag instead. Nope, it is going to be false start of the Monarchs. So now 3rd down and 12 after the 5th penalty for 50 yards on the Monarchs.
Might be a bit of a break.
Yeah.
As they saved the down at least, lost a little yardage.
So back to the 21 after the 5-yard penalty. Wentling's the wide receiver here to the near side. Already 2 touchdown receptions. 1 wide receiver to the far side. Hickman's also lined up in the slot here to the near side. They'll send Schwartz in motion. Jacobs looking to his right, rolling that way, throwing in the end zone, airing it out for the corner, and it is going to be hauled down to the corner of the end zone. They'll say no catch by Jack Johnson as he was out of bounds. That was close in the right corner of the end zone.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see that sideline angle because he made a heck of an effort. Another circus kind of catch, and looks like the Monarchs are going to attempt a field goal again.
Monarchs attempted a field goal at the end of that first half, but had a bad snap and ended up throwing an interception that went for a touchdown. Ball will be at the 21-yard line. Carson Jacobs will be the holder. They'll put it down at the 27. So this would be a 37-yard field goal attempt. Atherton the snap. And the Monarchs don't get the play off in time. So they take the timeout. Well, timeout taken by the Monarchs. 2:56 to go here in the third quarter. They lead 39-12. Our game is brought to you in part by Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff, and Linda Steinville, Ellis County Abstract and Title Company, State Glass Company, Thomas More Prep Marion. Also brought to you by Field Abstract and Title, Taco Shop, Roof Masters, and Jeter Law Firm. Quick check of scores. 51-0 Plainville leading Republic County. That is in the fourth quarter. Still no score update from Hayes High and Capon and Wichita. We'll check on that score when we can. Also, at last check, it was still 14-0 Hoisington over Sterling at halftime. Still only just a couple of scores for you on our Hayes Kalon scoreboard updates. Looks like the Monarchs may decide to go for it here.
I think they were attempting to draw them off sides, maybe get a little closer for a field goal attempt, but with this field position near the 20-yard line, probably a good call.
Need to get it to the 9 as they will snap it from the Lions 21. It's 4th down and 12. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They'll send a man in motion and Hunter Jacobs to the left. Pump fake. Carson looking over the middle, throwing. Got him in. Touchdown, Monarchs. Bryce Hickman on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone. Hauls in the touchdown. It's Bryce's first touchdown reception of the ball game. And touchdown number 1 for him on the season. This one from 21 yards out. And it comes here with 2:50 to play in the third quarter. So the Monarchs get another senior, another touchdown. This one, Jacobs to Hickman. It's Jacobs' 5th touchdown pass of the ball game from 21 yards out. Now for the 2-point conversion. Jacobs in some trouble, able to get away. He'll take it right up the middle with a flag on the play. Carson Jacobs is going to get in for the 2-point conversion, but there is a penalty on the Monarchs, and it's holding on TMP. So I'll have to retry the point after touchdown.
Another nice drive completed by the Monarchs. Had to convert 2 4th down conversions to finish that drive. Went 9 plays for the 48 yards. Capped off by the touchdown throw to Hickman.
Monarchs leading 45-12. And again, after the holding penalty, well, line up and try and boot through the extra point. Out of the hold of Jacobs. Wentling's kick is no good. That one nearly connected with an official who was underneath.
About took his lid off.
So the Monarchs lead 45-12 after the touchdown pass from Carson Jacobs to Bryce Hickman. 125, or make it 225 yards passing for Carson Jacobs and 5 touchdowns. Bryce Hickman now with 35 yards on 3 carries, or on 3 receptions. And with 2:50 to play here in the third quarter, Monarchs on top 45-12. Monarch Athletics brought to you in part by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, Adams Brown Barron and Ball, High Plains Roofing, Redeemed Designs, Classic Quality Body Shop, Hertz Rent-A-Car, Hayes Kalon, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Monarchs with their biggest offensive performance of the season. In fact, to come in just scoring 34 points in the 8 prior games to this one. Put up 45 now through almost 3 quarters. Swilling again, ready to kick it off. And the towering kick will be fielded by Ishmael Reyes at about the 6. Reyes brings it up the hash marks across the 25 out of the 26-yard line. And following the Monarch touchdown, Lions with 2:44 to play in this third quarter will take over at their own 26-yard line. That got Shock in on the tackle on special teams that time. 2 wide receivers here to the near side, including Goins, who playing with a banged-up foot with a noticeable limp. Wide receiver to the far side as well, as Dunce will go out of the shotgun. And trying to set up the screen to Goins on the left side. He'll make the catch, but be down immediately. Bryce Side makes the tackle. That'll be a loss of 4 on the play on a screen to the right side for Chris Goins.
Well, Side really had a nice ball game, and again, it's his position and reading the play and closing quickly on the screen pass to hit him for a loss.
So far, Nick Dunn's the quarterback for Lions. Dunce is 3 of 10 for negative 11 yards. That includes that 2-yard pass that went to his offensive lineman McClure after the Monarchs declined the illegal touching penalty. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. 3 wide receivers to the left from the 22. Second down at 14. In and out of the hands on the right side for Trenton Troyer. As Troyer couldn't haul it in on the right side. Monarchs in coverage with Schwartz and Whitling. And now it's third down and 14. That first half, Lions had 79 total yards of offense. 81 were on the ground. Thanks in large part to the big run by Ishmael Reyes, but they have not gotten a lot going here in this second half. Out of the shotgun, Dunn's on third down at 14. Swing pass left side. Reyes makes the catch, makes a man miss, and will be brought down at the 25. He gets 3 yards back. It's Bryce Hickman on the tackle, and now it's 4th down and 11.
Well, good job by the defense, containing them, forcing them to kick it away here deep in their own territory, and again, should have pretty good field position coming out of this exchange.
As Fernandez will be in to punt the football, Monarchs send Bryce Hickman right around their own 40. Lions will bring their 2 gunners in tight and go with a protected punt here. Fernandez with a high snap, will get it down. And this is a short kick, fair catch called for, and hauled in at the 46-yard line by Hickman. And like Dave said, Monarchs going to have good field position. They'll actually spot at the 45 with 1:02 to play here in the third quarter. It's been all Monarchs in this one. Started the game on a 2-touchdown lead at 16-0 thanks to a pair of fumbles by the Lions. Monarchs have not looked back. A rushing touchdown from Caleb Higgins. 5 passing touchdowns in the game for Carson Jacobs. They'll take over at their own 45. With 1:02 to go here in this third quarter. Jacobs will go from the pistol, send Hunter Jacobs in motion. Here's a high snap fielded by Carson Jacobs, backpedaling back to the 30. Nearly runs into the official. Now he's going to be brought down on the play. That'll be a huge loss. And that was just a bad, weird snap, and Carson couldn't get rid of it. Lost back to the 25. He loses 20 yards on one play, and he's going to come out.
Not much he could do there. You can't put that on him, but other than maybe the best thing to have done was just fall when he caught the snap.
So Jace Willing will come in after the blown play by the Monarchs. That'll be second down.
About 30.
Yeah, second down and 30. Jacobs loses 20 yards on the play, which will go down as a sack for the Lions. Their second of the contest. Wentling will send a man in motion, and Hunter Jacobs. Jace going to roll to the left, has pressure in his face. Now he's going to take off and run to the 20, 25, 30, 35, cuts back to the numbers, 40, fights for a couple extra yards to the 43-yard line. As Jace Wentling able to carry it for 18 yards. Monarchs now second down and 12.
You almost got all those negative yards back in one play. That was a nice decision and a nice run.
That'll end the third quarter. It's all Monarchs leading 45-12 as we head to the fourth quarter on the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
Lifetime Dental Care is devoted to helping you, your family, and friends achieve your healthiest and brightest smile. They are now accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 to schedule your appointment. They know every person's dental needs are unique, and that is why they offer you a comprehensive selection of treatment options in a comfortable and caring atmosphere. Dr. Lowe and his dental team want you to enjoy your visit. Lifetime Dental Care, accepting new patients. Call 625-7969 or see them at lifetimedentalcare.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Shorman, President and CEO of Eagle Communications, a 100% employee-owned company. I'd like to personally thank you for selecting Eagle for your internet, television, and telephone service. By choosing Eagle, you're choosing to keep your dollars local with a company that reinvests back in your community. Let's make this a great year for your community. Check us out at eaglecom.net. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
This is Eagle TV.
Earlier. Oh, well. All right, guys, we're back. 45-12, TMP with the lead. So we head to the fourth quarter. Monarchs on top of the Lions. Lions facing a third down and long. Wentling in at quarterback. Jason the play action. He's going to throw it up the middle, and it's intercepted. Chris Gones took it away at the 40. Chris across midfield to the 50, and will be brought down at the 40-yard line. A return of 20 following the interception, as the Monarchs will turn it over for the second time on interceptions. As that time Gones stepped in front of the pass attempted for Hickman over the middle, and the Lions will have it at the 42. It'll be a return of 19. That was third down and long, and the Lions will get it back. They'll take over at the TMP 42-yard line. With 11:48 to go here in the ball game, Monarchs on top, 45-12. As three wide receivers here to the left for Nick Duntz. He's looking to throw over the middle. Flag on the play, in and out of the hands of Troyer. Hunter Jacobs in coverage.
Yeah, trying to set up a little middle screen. Not having it on the defensive side of the ball of the Monarchs tonight.
Flag thrown right around the line of scrimmage. The head official talking with Monarch captain Caleb Higgins. So this will go against the Lions. It's a hold. And they'll face second down and 22 after the penalty, which will be the fifth for 42 yards on the Lions. That'll back them back into their own territory at the 48-yard line. 11:44 to go in the ball game. It's been all Monarchs since early on. A couple of early fumbles by the Lions. The difference in this ball game, Monarchs on top 45-12. Lions will send Gones here to the near side. In fact, two wide receivers now here to the near side. One split to the far side. On First down and a little more than 20. Underneath handoff. Reyes spins through one tackle. He'll be wrapped up and finally brought down as he had slipped another tackle and got close to midfield to the 49. He picks up a yard on the play. Austin Pfeiffer, Caleb Higgins in on the tackle. Like Cy may have got a piece of him too. Gain of 2. 88 yards now on 17 carries for Ishmael Reyes. He had 106 yards on 8 carries. The Monarchs have done a great job containing him since that first quarter. Now on second down and 18 from just shy of the 50-yard line. Dunt's going to roll, throw left side, and it's intercepted. Bryce Hickman comes away with the interception at the 36. Hickman to the near side, across midfield, and will be brought down by Gomez. Bryce Hickman comes away with the second interception thrown in this game by Nick Duntz. And finally, Bryce Hickman got him an interception. He had one taken away on a penalty, then had one ripped away by Gones on a good play on the offensive side to negate that interception. By that time, he gets one and returns it to the Lions' 45-yard line. Monarchs again started inside Lion territory with 10:48 to go on the ball game.
Well, through most of this ball game, after turnovers and quick changes of possessions, they've taken shots. See what they do here.
Hickman to the near side, Jack Johnson to the far side. Out of the inverted wishbone in the pistol is Carson Jacobs. Jacobs, straight pass, pressure in his face. Monarchs pick it up, rolling right, and just throwing it out of bounds is Carson Jacobs, and then a flag in on the play. That was thrown to the feet of Caleb Higgins. Yeah. That's not intentional grounding. There's no way that's intentional grounding. The Monarchs snapped it from the near hash. Carson was well outside the tackle box. That ball went out of bounds at the 40, almost. That's, with all due respect, that's not intentional grounding. So it's intentional grounding on the Monarchs, and the officials missed one. So it's a second down and 25. It's a loss of down and the penalty back to the 40-yard line. And Coach Bowen talking with the white hat, and he's got every reason to be upset. That was not intentional grounding. He was almost, he was well outside the tackle box. You only have to get six feet.
Yeah, I don't have to see what the explanation is for that. Maybe it's not the same in high school as.
That ball was past the line of scrimmage. And Coach Bowen let the official know that he disagreed with the call. 2 wide receivers here on second down and 5. Ball back to the 40. Jacobs will send Hunter Jacobs in motion. Carson going to quick throw it here to Johnson. Jack makes a catch at the 45, across midfield and into Lions territory to the 44-yard line. That's right back to the original line of scrimmage, so they get the penalty yards back and then some on a gain of 16 for Jack Johnson on his 4th reception of the game.
Another nice play for the Monarchs. They give him a lot of cushion on the outside and just threw a little bitty in route, and nice pickup.
That's the 15th pass completion of the game for Jacobs. He's looking to throw again. Pump fake, pulls it down. Pressure at his feet. He'll be wrapped up and dropped. That'll be the 3rd time the Lions get to him. And coming in to make the sack is Dawson Stover. They had changed jerseys before the game, so number 9 is Dawson Stover with the sack. That's a loss of 9. Back to the Monarch 47-yard line. As Carson is sacked for the 3rd time here in the ball game. And now 4th down and long facing the Monarchs from their own 47. Imagine they'll punt this football away, of course, on the intentional grounding penalty. You lose a down. And now Wentling in to kick the football, and he will punt it away. Gones will let it bounce, and it'll take a Monarch roll and be down at the Lions' 10-yard line by Bryce Hickman. Monarchs forced to punt, and the Lions will get it back. 8:49 to play here in the ball game, and Monarch faithful with a round of applause for the defensive starters who will come out of the ball game now, or most of the defensive starters for the Monarchs will sub out of the ball game with 8:49 to go here, as the Lions will take over at their own 11-yard line. They're late getting a substitution into the game. Monarchs with Schwartz in for the first time. Here's a handoff for Reyes with some running room as he has the first down and more across the 25. And Ishmael Reyes will get to the 29-yard line, gain of 18 for Reyes. And so a first down here for the Lions, something they haven't had a whole lot of, as they'll go quickly now. Ball at the 29, handed off to Reyes again, makes a man miss in the backfield, makes another man miss as he'll run through a Monarch defender to the 41-yard line. Hand of 11 for Reyes. So all those negative yards he lost in the third quarter, he's going to get back here in the fourth quarter on a couple of carries, but Monarchs have done a good job outside of 164-yard touchdown run for Reyes. They have really kept him in check in this ball game.
Yeah, and we're getting a lot of second players in on defense right now too, so taking advantage of that a little bit.
Monarchs showing blitz. We'll get you some of those names here in a minute. Reyes will get the handoff, run the right side. He's got some blockers, and this is a big run here for Reyes into Monarch territory to the 40, and will be brought down from behind. As the Monarch first-team defense looks like it's going to come back out on the field, as Reyes will get inside the 30 all the way down to the 26-yard line. Nice side ran him down from behind, gain of 36 for Reyes. We saw Andrew Schwartz in the ball game, Kitten Ginther. Mark Rack was in there as well. But now that the Lions have got it to the Monarch 26-yard line with 8:08 to go here in this ball game, Monarchs will bring all the starters back out on defense following a couple big runs for Reyes. Monarchs lead 45-12. And here's the handoff for Reyes again as he tries to run off that left side. He'll be stacked up by a good group of Monarchs to the 21. Get a 5 for Reyes.
I think the Monarchs defense has said, we played ourselves a game. We don't want to give up any more points here.
We got an injured Monarch.
I think it's Hunter Jacobs.
I think you're right. Looks like Jacobs down. We do see a backup quarterback in for the Lions. Looks like maybe just a cramp for Jacobs. Dawson Stover, we're told, is the one who's wearing 9 now. And they changed numbers apparently from week to week. And so not exactly sure if that is Dawson Stover who's into the ball game for the Lions, but again, we'll get you the numbers and names as we go along here.
Update for Hayes High, leading 28-27 over Capon in the fourth quarter now.
Big game for the Indians, trying to what could be a matchup with Great Bend, depending on what Great Bend does next week. So that could be fun for the Monarchs, or rather for the Indians. Saw Jacobs come to the near side. Did look like just cramps for Hunter. And now out of the timeouts, get Monarchs with their starters back on defense. Ball the 22-yard line of the Monarchs. And they'll run it again. Just trying to run it with Reyes. They'll get inside the 20 to the 19 on a gain of 3. He has 161 yards. on 22 carries now in the ball game. There's 7 minutes to go here in the contest. Lions down to the Monarch 19-yard line. Reyes will get the call again. Reyes wrapped up and falls forward. Weston Pfeiffer got a hold of him. Up to the 15. That'll be enough for a first down. Just a third first down of the game for the Lions. One of them came by penalty, but it is gained enough for a first down for the Lions. 163 yards now on 24 carries for Ishmael Reyes. He had 35 yards on a touchdown last week against Lakin. Again, most of his yards have came on 3 big plays. Stover landed off to Reyes. Stops in the backfield. Now starts and goes right back up the middle. Fights through a tackle. And will carry a Monarch defender inside the 10 to the 8-yard line for a gain of 7. $170 yards now. Sanders Schwartz made the tackle. Andrew, one of the freshmen in there, a defensive back for the Monarchs. They are getting some substitutions in and out of the ball game, and now we've got a timeout taken by the Lions with 5:57 to go here in the contest. Monarchs leading 45-12. The Lions are driving here. Monarchs had put some younger players into the ball game. That allowed Reyes to rip off gains of 18, 11, 36. And so now with 5:57 to play here in the ball game, looks like the Monarchs are going to pick up the victory here in week number 9, and for a second year in a row finish 3-6. And for the Lions, it'll be 3 full years winless. Plus then you have to go back to week number 7 of 2015. A 21-13 win over Ellsworth, the last time the Lions program had a victory. Monarchs lead here 45-12. Out of the timeout, Reyes, one of the tailbacks. And Stover in at quarterback, wide receiver to the right side. And Stover's going to look to pass, rolling to his right, and he'll throw it, and it's incomplete. Good play on the right side by Bryce Hickman. Knocked it away from the intended receiver. Trying to throw it to the right side. A good coverage over there, looking for John Smith, but it's incomplete, and now it is 3rd down and 2. Facing the Lions. So the wide receiver to the far side, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. Stover on 3rd down and 2 from the 7. He'll hand it off. Reyes with a flag in on the play, wrapped up, and he lost a yard. I think Weston Pfeiffer may have forced one of the offensive linemen to hold him. They had lost a yard with Reyes. Wonder what the Monarchs decide to do here with 5:48 to go in the ball game.
It's one way to slow the pressure that they've been getting up the middle down, I guess.
And they will accept the holding penalty. That'll be the 6th for 52 yards now in the game on Lyons. With 5:48 to go here in the ball game. They didn't have enough for the first down anyway, so it still would have been 4th down and short. But now facing a 3rd down and 12, 5:45 and counting. They'll send a wide receiver here to the near side. Now send 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. And now they are all confused. 3 wide receivers to the right side, have a man running on late. They had too many men on the field. They had 12 men on the field. Illegal substitution on the Lions. They had too many men on the field. Trenton Troyer was trying to run off. Well, 2 other guys were running onto the field. Now they'll back him up 5 more yards on their 7th penalty of the contest for 57 yards. Ball outside the 20 to the 23. Still inside Monarch territory, but Monarchs trying to keep him off the board. Wide receiver to the near side. Stover out of the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. Stover looking down the field, throwing, and it is deflected and then caught on the deflection. Nope, they'll say dropped. That ball was deflected off of Aaron Gomez and nearly caught on the deflection. And now it's 4th down. I think Gones had a shot at that on the deflection, but he couldn't haul it in. And now it's 4th down and long.
Yeah, again, good defense in the secondary by the Monarchs to help create that deflection on the pass originally, but they almost had a gift, like you said.
Alejandro Pena is going to attempt a field goal. A 39-yard field goal attempt. Low snap picked up on the play by Aaron Gomez. He pitches it back to Pena. Pena is going to draw a crowd of Monarchs and be brought down. So Pena, the big kicker, ended up with the football. Ryan Richmeyer, Bryce Sy, Weston Pfeiffer all end up tackling Pena for a loss. They spot him all the way back to the 27, a loss of 4 on the play. The Monarchs get it back after another turnover on downs. It's the second time in the ball game that the Lions have turned it over on downs. Monarchs with 5:02 to go in the ball game will take over at their own 28-yard line. Already leading 45-12. Still with most of their starters in there on offense. Schwartz will go on motion. Alex is going to get the carry. Bounces at left side, trying to break a tackle, and he can't do it as he's brought down. The ball came out late, but I think Schwartz was down. Official never really signaled either way, so that means he was down as Alex got hit pretty hard. He lost the football and will get back. Nope, he'll lose 2 yards on the carry. First carry of the game for Schwartz. And that time looked like coming in to make the play was Dawson Stover for a loss of 2, 2nd down and 12 facing the Monarchs. They lead 45-12. Led after one, 16-6, 39-12 at halftime, 45-12 after 3. Carson Jacobs, who has 5 touchdown passes in the game out of the shotgun. Rolling to his right. He's going to step up, throw it downfield, and incomplete. A little bit of contact trying to come back for the football was Bryce Hickman, and in coverage that time Aaron Gomez as Hickman slipped down and Gomez and him collided. Incomplete. So Jacobs now in the ball game, 15 of 20 passing, make it 15 of 21 for 240 yards. All of those new season highs in week 9 for the Monarch Junior. Motion man to the right side. Jacobs looking left, pumping and throwing deep. Jack Johnson's got the catch and then he dropped it. He had a wide open touchdown at the 41-yard line. He dropped the football. He beat his man. And it's incomplete. It's now 4th down.
I think it surprised him as much as anybody. I think he relaxed just a little bit and watched it go right through his hands.
Monarchs had a sure touchdown. One in the second of the game for Johnson. Instead, it's an incomplete pass. Monarchs will have to punt this football away with 3:55 to go in the 4th quarter. Not been afraid to take deep shots in this ball game. But incomplete pass that time brings Jace Willing and the punt team on to kick it away, and Goins will field it at the 42. Chris here to the near side, got a couple of blocks. Now he's into the open field and wrapped up at the Monarch 34-yard line. Good return for Chris Goins, the senior. And he's dealing with a foot injury, but was able to return it into Monarch territory with 3:44 to play here in the ball game. Monarch 34-yard line is where the Lions will start. 3:44 to play in the ball game. Monarchs leading 45-12. We do get a timeout taken on the field here by Lyons. So the Monarchs going to pick up win number 3 on the season here tonight. The second year in a row will finish 3-6. We'll send the senior group out with a big victory here after a good performance tonight.
Yeah, I don't think that's something you want to overlook. It's just, it is a nice victory for the Monarchs to come out here and play this well tonight. And defensively, they shut them down. Offensively, they made plays when they needed to. It's a nice win.
Capon with 5 minutes left up on Hayes High now, 41-28. Game was tied at 21. Well, it's been all Capon so far, and that's
Hayes High had 28-27 lead for a brief time. They must have rattled off a few in a hurry.
Unfortunately, that's been the season for the Hayes High Indians. Chance to win ball games, but come up short in the second half. Lions will take over, hand off. This will be the first carry of the ball game for Dominic Davis. And he was tackled by Caleb Higgins for a loss of a yard. I mentioned Andrew Schwartz in the ball game for the Monarchs. Jace Lang out there as well, one of the defensive secondary positions covered by a Monarch freshman now. Lions again with some backups in as well. Stover's a quarterback. Mentioned Davis, the freshman running back, already with the carry. Now the ball's on the ground. And a fight for it in the bottom of the pile. Monarchs came up with it. They came out of the pile with it, and it's Monarch football. So the Monarchs come away with the football recovery of the fumble. And so another turnover by the Lions will be their 6th of the ball game. Third fumble. Monarchs recover, and the Monarchs will take a timeout here with 2:59 to go in the ball game. It's been all Monarchs here, 45-12. You got to think this is an opportunity to get some of the younger Monarchs in. In fact, Coach lining them up as we go, trying to get those younger guys into the ball game. Look like Monarchs, not sure if that was Connor. I don't think it was Connor Staub who came out of there with that football. But nonetheless, Monarchs do get a fumble recovery. Mentioned Schwartz is in the ball game. We'll see Seib in at quarterback. Lang's a wide receiver. Wide receiver here to the near side is Mark Rack. Monarchs send a man in motion and hand it off up the middle. And good gain on first down for the Monarchs. As the crowd cheering for the Monarchs, Connor Staub, who gets a carry and carries it for 9 yards. So the big senior Connor Staub with a gain of 9 for the Monarchs.
Well, that's again an opportunity for Staub as a senior to get a nice play or two in for the Monarchs here.
Monarchs up front with Matt Gottschalk. He's on that offensive line. Matt Valling, the freshman, in at center. Here's a handoff on a broken play. Alejandro Pena going to come in and blow that one up as they hand it off back to Kenton Ginther. Ginther, the freshman, gets some of those positive yards back. Loss of about 5. With 1:50 to go here in the ball game. Monarchs leading 45-12. CW Staub in there for the Monarchs up front. 1:35 to go here in this contest. See Lucas Kraus in there along that front line as well for the Monarchs. I'll send a man in motion, low snap. Seib will pick it up. Seib's going to take it to the left side, get outside the numbers. Good game for Bryce Seib as he got the first down into Lyons territory. Seib spotted down to the Lyons 45-yard line. So Bryce Seib with a first down carry on a gain of 13.
See a little bit of excitement out there for the young kids.
And the fans also with a applause as Staub came back into the ball game, and Connor Staub, the big 260-pound senior, already with one carry in the contest, now lined up as the fullback of the pistol. So the man in motion, and Connor will get the carry again, and this time he'll be swallowed in the backfield and dropped as Pena came shooting through to tackle Staub back to the 49. So Connor on his second carry will lose 4 yards with 48 seconds to go. Monarchs will bring here on second down and long against some of their starters. In fact, they'll bring them all in with 30 seconds to go. Wide receiver is Hickman to the near side, Johnson to the far side. 25 seconds now left on the clock, and the Monarchs, Carson Jacobs in the inverted wishbone pistol. He'll take the knee, and that will do it. 15 seconds left on this fourth quarter clock. And the Monarchs, for the third time in 2018, and the last time here at Lewis Field Stadium in their home blue uniforms, will come away with the victory as they win tonight 45-12 over the Lyons. Monarchs, for a second year in a row, will finish 3-6 as they win tonight by the final score of 45-12. Lions will finish their year 0-9. It's the third year in a row for that. They have lost 29 straight contests. Monarchs led tonight by the quarterback Carson Jacobs. He'll complete 15 of 22 passes for 240 yards. Had 5 passing touchdowns, did have the 1 interception. Caleb Higgins with 61 yards on 14 carries. 1 interception. Monarchs leading receiver. The number of catches was Alex Schwartz had 5 catches, 64 yards. Jace Whitling had 3 catches for 74 yards and 2 touchdowns. Again, the Monarchs win tonight by the score of 45-12 over the Lions. Monarchs finish their year 3-6. Lions finish 0-9. It's going to wrap up the ball game tonight. Monarchs with the victory. This has been Monarch Football on the Monarch Sports Network, serviced by Dave's Auto Repair.
NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master Clean of Hayes. Corey, Pam, and the entire staff supports the efforts of Hayes High and TMP. Call today at 628-6712. Insurance planning. Insurance for the way you work and live. For business, home, and family. Value the price. Remember the service. Insurance planning. IPI Financial Services and Ag Pro Crop Insurance. Thirsties. Before or after the game, the best place for a hungry family, team, or individual is on North Vine in Hayes. It's Thirsties Brew Pub and Grill. Check out their all-time favorites and new items on the menu too. Patty Bacon Rind Appraising, the lead provider of real estate valuations for the mortgage lending marketplace. With many years of experience, they have a proven track record. Contact Patty Bacon Rind today. Next Tech Wireless. We are avid supporters of local high school athletic programs and have sponsored numerous high school events. We are committed to serving the communities we're in. Master Cleaners, reminding you that they have the lowest tux prices around. For your next prom, wedding, or special event, remember Master Cleaners. Cross Manufacturing, a proud supporter of local activities including local sports. It's Cross Manufacturing. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Patty Stoll has helped people find the homes of their dreams for many years. If you're ready to list, sell, and buy, contact Coldwell Banker Executive Realty of Hayes. Steel Fabrications. At Steel Fabrications, they know how to do it right. They also wish all the local high school athletes well in all they do. Lifetime Dental. Lifetime Dental Care provides your family health, function, and beauty. Check out all of their services at lifetimedentalcare.com. Lifetime Dental Care of Hayes, always accepting new patients. Commercial Builder. Whether it's building a home, business, or even a remodel, Commercial Builders is ready to help you. Give them a call the next time you're needing construction. Whiskey Creek. When you have an appetite for the smoky flavors of food from the wood-fired grill, Whiskey Creek are always a great addition to your day. Paul Werdenberger Construction. Designing and building residential and commercial. Building dreams for over 30 years. Paul Werdenberger Construction. TMP Marion Alumni. Through the dedication of students, parents, teachers, and alumni members, the focus is on Christian values and community awareness. TMP, Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. McDonald's of Hayes, a great place to go for you or the team on your way to and from the game. McDonald's, supporting local academic and sporting activities. G&L Tire, more than just tires. They do oil changes, alignments, brake service, transmission flushes, any kind of service work including tires by Firestone and Bridgestone. Hayes Chevrolet. They have a huge selection of brand new Chevy cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles. See them online at hayeschevrolet.com. NCK Tech. No matter what life you're trying to create, NCK Tech is here to help build a strong foundation. Your local supporter of community events. Golden Plains Credit Union. We are dedicated to making a difference, not only in the lives of our members, but also in the communities we serve. We are people helping people. Classic Quality Body Shop. They've been serving customers for over 32 years, so you know they have been doing something right. Classic Quality Body Shop.
This high school sports presentation is brought to you by
Service Master Clean. From the major accidents to the minor incidents, Service Master